Hi. All right. Today I'm coming to you like with no makeup on and my eyebrow them look homeless. But don't even watch that. Like you gonna get what you get, and we're gonna hear this word. How about that, right? And today's 5 minute message gonna be quick, gonna be on point. But I'm just going to remind you of something that you already know. It's just a reminder. Mind your business. I'm gonna give you like 3 tips or 3 things, like just connect it a little bit more for you. How to mind your business, how to stay in your lane. No, I don't know about you, but when I was growing up, like I had siblings, and my mother used to tell me lots of times to mind my business when something that's happening with them don't concern me. And it kind of forced me to really like take a stock of myself. But I feel like in today's society, when people are talking about minding your business, not enough people are telling you how to do that. So I'm just going to remind you, because I feel like you know already, but you just need a reminder that you need to do these things. So here are three ways, 3 tips, 3 ways that you can mind your business. Way number 1, do an audit of what's currently happening in your life. I have 7 areas that I normally to me, are important for me to pay attention to. Like finances is a must, like spirituality is a must, like health, mental health is a must, physical health is a must. What's going on in my family structure, like I'm a married woman, like that's a must. We gotta prioritize what's going on over there too. Those are some of the areas that I talk about when I say I'm doing an audit. But I'm doing an audit, so I'm like, okay, where are we at right now financially? Where am I at right now spiritually? Where am I at right now mentally? Where am I at right now in terms of my eating habits? Yeah, that one, that one they're rough, because I'm a foodie and whatnot. Food, delicious. But you have to take a stock. You have to do some stock taking. Yes, you have to do an audit of what's going on over there, because you can't make a plan if you're not aware of where you are. You can't make a plan for the budget to say, okay, well, I have a budget, if you're not even sure if you're making enough money to cover your monthly bills. Like, you can't make a plan for how much you're gonna save. If saving that $200 a month means that, oh, you don't pay the light bill, because the light bill is $198, so you really don't have any disposable income. So before you can make the vision, you have to do some stock taking. You have to sit down and say, okay, let me look at all the bills that I pay and look at when they're due. What's the due date for all my bills? And how much is it on average that I pay for all my bills? And you might look and you say, John, no, I'm barely even making enough money to survive. Like, how have I been affording all of these things? But you weren't aware. So that's where the stock taking come in. And we're going to get to that at a later date. Don't worry. But then, from you to the stock taking now, you can say, all right, this is not where I want to be. I feel trapped financially. I feel like I'm not giving enough to my community. I feel like I'm not giving enough to myself and my spiritual time with God. I feel like I'm not reading enough. That's where you can, pick up on those gaps, because you're like, wow, when was the last time I took up a book? I say I want to be an expert in this field, but I'm not engaged in content from that space. Something to write here, so. Something to write here, so. That's how you can make a plan. No, in making the plan, you have to be realistic, and you have to be really kind to yourself. Because guess what? You can't make a plan to read 12 books a month when you just start reading. You understand what I mean? And you still have other responsibilities. You can make a plan to say, alright, let me read 1. And if you read 2, great, like a celebration. But if you make a plan to read 12 or 20 or 200, you're gonna always kind of feel like you're falling short. And then that's how you easily just stop, right? That's how you just stop doing what you're doing, and you fall off, and then you go back to the old ways. It's baby steps. This is a new way of thinking. We're minding our business. We're pretty up with lane. Them say stay in your own lane. You plant some palm trees. You're fixing up the curb wall. You're fixing up the drain. You understand? So that when the rain falls, it's not like, flooding the roadways or whatnot. So we do the audit to see where we're currently at and what needs to be done. Get the vision. To say, okay, I'm not where I want to be. How me fix that? This is the plan to do that. And then here comes the hard work. You're doing that one thing. Now, it's in the execution that you can fall off track very easily, because you're seeing somebody over there who their lane is a highway, like them have freeway traffic and bridge and so, and you're looking at like, this is a dirt track for me though. Gotta stay focused. That's where falling in love with yourself, comes in. Think about it. Those companies like Apple or Google, or those companies that you have found to be like excellent with their marketing, they're always on point, always innovating something new, always extremely relatable. That's because they're targeting you. If they're not relatable to you, then you're not their target. But you know what they've done? They have fallen in love with you. They have fallen in love with things that you would like. If their target is like the millennials, they have fallen in love with a millennial. They have put a face and even a name to it to be like, yo, our target customer likes eating here. So we're going to include them in our ad. We're going to include a little one line. Yeah. So you gotta fall in love with yourself. You gotta stay focused on like, ooh, become aware. I really don't like that, Ooh, I really like that. Oh, when I do that, it helped me to do that. That frame of mind, that awareness, once you get in that zone, it requires you being selfish a little bit so that you can focus on you a lot of times, right? Yeah, that awareness is important for you to continuously mind your business. So I'm going to just recap, go past 5 minutes. 3 steps to minding your business. Step 1, doing an audit of where you're currently at. You want to see where you're at so you can see if it's even possible, right? 2, make a plan. Make a plan for any area of your life that you're not comfortable in. Make a plan to what you want it to look like and work backwards and say, okay, how are we going to get there? 3, execute. Stay in love with yourself. Walk your lane every day. Pick out the weeds them. Write down the things that you see that y'all could use like improvement. I have like a running list. Sometimes, it's in like a quick video like this that you're like, ooh, like I never heard it like that before. Write it down. Put it in your phone. You're on your phone all the time anyway. Have a list in the notes of like cool stuff that connect with your books and so that you can read and take some time and look into, because that awareness from the audit, that awareness stays here, and if you're intentional about it, you can only use that to unlock your next level of greatness. No, I know I said a lot of things and we're gonna break them down in an individual video for like the people in the back who never hear, but if you get the gist, just like this video, comment and share it with somebody. Share it with somebody. They might need to hear it and you might need the reminder. Alright? I love you. Bye.